Could y'all see the cards? That looks kind of trippy, huh? Kind of hurt the eyes. So I'm gonna change that. Kind of hurt the eyes. Bear with me. That's possibly hurting someone's eyes. So let's see. Um, yeah, that looks weird. Where's that? Yeah, my decree. Oh man. Okay. I think I'm gonna change it, but I love the infrared, y'all. So you know what? Pardon me if you don't like all of the visual aesthetics and effects, but I do. I like to play with all that, the visuals and the, stuff like that. But I won't be long because me and my son gotta go. Okay. Because a part of what I'm really discovering is this whole thing of trying to keep me and my son centralized on this property is lunacy, and it's going to cost all of these individuals that are participating in that, whether they know that or not. It is okay, and it's going to cost them in ways that they are not prepared for. Okay. And this is something that is being done collectively. Okay. If your story is anything like this, okay, the trying to centralize you all in a spot so that they can do their fuckery, okay, their sickness, their mental illness, because that's what this is. That's what it's birthed out of. That's what it is coming from. Okay, and that's the end of that's simple as that. That's what that is. We're not going to focus so much on all of that. We're starting to starve these parasites, and we're going to continue to work on. I know I'm giving intention to work on focusing on the good shit, the shine, the things, the good things. Okay, a part of why they want to keep us centralized is so that we cannot focus on that. Because listen, when you're in an environment when people are constantly trying to throw shade or send negative energy at you, it can become challenging. It's one thing to like navigate through, like you go into work or you're at an event and then you navigate through. It's another thing to have to spend a lot of time in that space. Okay, so that's the main feature and strategy for all TIs. Okay, this is why foundation is the target. This is why no matter who they are, whether they're staying at a hotel, if they're staying at, they will centralize concentrated energy at all of these places. That's why it doesn't really matter where they go. Okay, depending on how far and how deep this really is, because they're going to always target infiltrating those spaces. Okay. Um, so the movement is only temporary solutions to getting to the bigger of it all. Okay. By the way, as soon as I came on here, as soon as I came on live, of course, activity begins, right? But I can feel or sense the attack on my head, on my crown. Immediately, there was a hit. Okay. Did it affect the way they want? No, and it's not going to. It's not going to. Okay. So here we go. They do a lot of reverse psychology. And if you all are familiar about reverse psychology, is like to play, trickery, to make you, basically, you tell a kid the opposite. You know how if you have a kid and let's say you want them to stop doing something or to do something, you tell them the opposite. It's kind of like the reverse psychology. And so that's a lot of what's been going on with us as well. So we're navigating the best way we can through it to keep this alchemy going, as to not feed into their baiting tactics and all of the strategies that they're using. Okay. Now, this reading is about them trying to dim your light, whoever you are on a collective scale. a part of them trying to dim your light is focusing on the area that you have to be a lot and plummet you with their nasty, trashy energy. Okay? Their yucky attitudes, their stank shit, you know what I'm saying? A nasty, pretentious, pompous, hypocritical, you know, all those energies. As I speak, they're driving around doing shit. But there is spells running on them and they don't know it yet. Okay? What do I mean by that, spells running on them? Well, if you're on a collective scale, there's been spells evoked because of them doing this whole barricading thing. There's spells on them now. Yep. They don't know it and they don't need to know it. They simply just need to continue to function as they are, and the spell is running on them. Because by way of the continual, there's been an evocation. As they persist in this whole barricading shit with surrounding the collective with negativity, there's something being put on them. Okay, we're talking the drivers, we're talking the benefactors, we're talking the walkers. The walkers is the rando meth head, the rando crackhead that they give Skittles to walk around. Okay, so let's see what's happening to them. Okay, for trying to dim your shine by barricading you every day, barricading you and your children, if you have children, with these cult members, because that's what these people are, cult members, cult employees, whatever, you know, that's bottom line. They're cult-like, they behave like a cult, they act like a cult, they are a cult. Okay? So by barricading you with all that, here's what's happening to them. This is something that is a spell put on them. There's being spells placed on all of these groups, all these individuals, all these apartment complexes, these managements, all these people who are continually, willingly participating. They know who they are. Listen, if this is not the truth for them, then this is not for them, and then they shouldn't even be thinking about it or worrying about it, because then it don't pertain to them. You see how beautiful that is? If it's not the truth, then there's not something that they need to concern themselves. Anything that I'm saying on here. Okay? So these groups, these individuals who are persistent at what they're doing, this barricading you, this being sure to surround, like they basically walk around in the guise of their maintenance jobs, in the guise of, you know, their standard routine walkthroughs, and, you know, all this is what they do to do spells. So these are cult members. These are distorted witches, warlocks, wizards, sorcerers. Okay. But they carry their uniform, if you will. And if they themselves aren't, they're being given directives by those who are. Understood? So in order to keep, because you are clearing, here's the thing. The collective does all the things that they're guided to do, clear their energy, clear their space. But then they are barricaded with people continuing to fill their space. That's why whoop-ass has commenced. Okay, and whoop-ass is going to increase. There's a spell on everybody now. They don't know it and they don't need to know it. The entities that are driving them can care less, because when the entities are done with them, they're just on to the next host anyway. So entity, parasite, whatever suits your boat, okay? The point is, the driving force energy that is behind them incessantly obsessive doing this, when they're finished with them, they don't really care about the state of mind or being that they're going to be left in. When they're done, they're done. They don't care. That's the fascinating beauty, actually, about this, that there's spells on them now. Isn't that funny? the spell casters, the occult abusers, because that's what these people are. They are practice the occult. They have knowledge of the occult and, you know, all the full range. There's a full range from basic to advanced, okay, individual to group, okay, levels, ranges, and degrees, and it's in its all forms, okay. I just have to say that. So for the abuse of the occult practice on folks like the collective and their children, to barricade them so much so with negativity that it's like basically you're just caught up constantly doing that because they're circling around like 3-year-olds. Nah, nanny, nanny, nah, nanny, nanny. So they're being dealt with even if they don't fucking know they're being dealt with. Now that's another beautiful thing too. Because sometimes people, you know, they be so dizzy and far gone and out there, they're not equating certain events to their conduct, their behavior, and their decision to fuck with people. So some of them, like as of yesterday, some of these people got some hefty bad news yesterday. Something happened bad because they continue to send foul energy in your environment. They you know, using these youngsters that don't got a strong head on their shoulder, okay, easily influenced. So somebody, I guarantee you, in this collective, okay, I'm at 11 o'clock. Okay, Darrell, we're gonna be leaving at, let's see, it's 11. We'll be leaving at 12:30. Okay, yeah, because I will check everything first online, and then after I check it, everything online, and then we leave at 12:30. Is that good? Okay, I think that's good. So you already washed your face, brushed your teeth, and squared away with that? Okay. So as I was saying, something yesterday, somebody in this collective, some of these karmics, these people who are a part of this barricading of negative energy via spell work, via the walkers and all this weird shit they're doing, somebody within that collective got they received, something happened. And in some of these cases, they are not correlating it to some of them may be trying to, you know, life happens. Nah, bitch, that ain't what this is, bitch. That's not what this is, bitch. That's your ass being a part of something that's trash. This is why this is happening. Oh, the devil. No, you're the devil, honey. So no, this ain't the devil, bitch. The devil is a liar. You is a liar, bitch. So, because people be saying all kinds of stuff. The devil is like the devil, bitch. Nigga. Negro, please. You're correct. The devil is that being you. The devil shit. I am victorious. You are not victorious. You are. Anyway, let me stay focused because I just told my son we're gonna go. I'm supposed to go on time today, and I'm trying, son, to stay focused, bitch. Okay, that's what I had said. Okay, get you out of here for a little bit, and then set some booby traps for they dumb ass up in this bitch. Come in here, they gonna get the heebie-jeebies. They gonna bring out their ass in here, walk out with boils and shit. What's wrong with me? What do you mean what's wrong? You walked in collective space without their fucking permission, weirdos. That's what's wrong. That's why you're itching and scratching. What's wrong with, why is my little boy, why is that they acting up in school? What do you mean, why? What do you mean? Did y'all send some vowel energy? Like, and it's so trippy to me how it just go, like how nobody is ever sitting down with all that intelligence and sophisticated knowledge of the occult, that none of that is that intelligence, because this is intelligence. This is intelligence of the energy world. Okay, let's not undermine that, because it is. It's intelligence of the energy manipulation. However, with all of that, where's the other side of the practicalities of things? Okay, so let me hurry up, shine. Okay, so for okay, straight away, collective, if this is you, past, present, future, readings are timeless. Okay, a lesson that I'm still learning. For trying to stop your hope, oh, look at that, anyway, or your future, or to try to dim your shine or make you give up, whatever you want to call it. Oh boy. Barricading you with retards, like I said. Barricading you with retards, like I said. And I'm not talking about, I have a son that's differently able. I love and honor. Okay, I even assisted with his class. When he was in school, I was going up to his school. I was heavily involved in my son's shit. Thank you very much. The cancel, delete, destroy, and create, the so-called judges since that don't know shit. Anywho, dumbass. But I'm not sliding on that community. I love them. I feel like they're a part of the being targeted. Okay, I'm an advocate for their population, which is why I'm heavily targeted, because I am speaking on what else could possibly be going on with these people that don't have folks that either have the knowledge, strength, or can, or even care. Because more often than not, they just chuck it up to something wrong with them and put them in some fucking institution. Instead of understanding, bitch, you are a retard. You retarded whore. That is not their autism. That is somebody with a knowledge of the occult playing in their energy, you useless slut. Something's wrong with them. We're just going to put them into the ward of the state. Ward of state, my ass, they greedy asses, trashy motherfuckers. For barricading you and your children, collective. To try to dim your shine so that no matter how you clean your energy, there's this cloud they keep trying to create that's not assigned, it's not yours, but by way of proximity. You see that? Okay? And for these skanks doing that, that's why some of them got some news they got yesterday, motherfucker. And they dizzy ass still looking cross-sided. They energy, some of these people are very beautiful and handsome to look at, but I swear that should be flipped. It should be like that movie Shallow Hal. I feel like there should be an abracadabra to flip that shit, to make people look like what their fucking energy is, bitch. That's what I feel like, what their fucking essence is, to make them actually look like the trash that they are. Okay? Versus these glamours and these surgeries and all of these things. I feel like it should be, if you trash, bitch, your looks should be trash. Your whole body and physical, your whole little get up, bitch. Your whole little get up. Up here fucking with disabled people. You should look like a cross-eyed, five-headed, deformed it. Because that's what they are, a demon, a monster. That's going to penetrate. That's going to pierce somebody that ends up seeing this, one of the karmics, cross-watcher. That's going to pierce their ass, and it's meant to. because some of them over the years has said stuff even to the very collective, when they had those who knew the collective and had access to and talked to the collective, whether that was relative, friends, whatever the association, they've said stuff like, I don't want to look like a monster, but they are monsters. Their behavior, and the reason why I'm saying it is not out of some kind of religious, people who seem to feel like their views, their spiritual and philosophical views determine if somebody is a monster or not. No, I'm saying they're a monster based on their conduct, not what they're checking off on the list when you get ready to vote. Are you Christian, Protestant, Catholic? No. They can have all the boxes. This is their behavior. This is the fact that they are pandering to and targeting vulnerable population and abusing the occult practices to do it. And then when all of these manifestations happen to these people, they're being looked at as something wrong with them. That is another grade and level of sickness that I'm calling judgment on, and that I'm going to continue to expose to the world. Walking around with these jobs, these positions, they acting like they're something that they're not. To affect the collective's vibration, and that even of these disabled people. So when I was calling them retarded, I certainly wasn't talking about the sincere, ones, because they ain't trying to hurt nobody. They ain't bother nobody. They want the basics of life, and you got these animal predator monsters that feel entitled. As simple as that. I don't care how fine the hoe is, she a monster. I don't care how fine the dude is, he a skanky monster as well. And I don't care if they are known to give thousands of dollars per year to every charity known unto man. They're trash. These people got children, and yet some of them got disabled children, and yet they do not have any cognizance. They dumbass. They're dumb. They're all dumb. Dumb. Because when something happens, as is possibly inevitable in this case, then they want to be talking to some whole nother jive. Nah, nigga. Nah. No. So for trying to keep y'all in a funky energy, for trying to force that upon you by infiltrating your environment, because that's what it is. I'm going to say it over and over. I know somebody said she's saying over. That's right, motherfucker. If you have a problem while saying, get your ass off my shit. I don't need a critiquer. Okay? And if I want one, I'll hire them and determine it prospectively. Thank you. Cancel and delete, destroy and break. Thank you. Erase. Okay, boom. Look at that. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go, folks. Listen, look at this shit. Boom, nigga. At the heart, we got religious and spiritual motherfuckers. It says, folks talk religion and spirituality, but they're toxic as fuck. Yes, all of them. Some of them jealous. They look at your little vibe, your little style. Next thing you know, you see their ass with makeup looking like yours and shit. Yeah. The leading energy collective, it says honorable feminine is standing on business. Look at that. That's your lead. I said, for trying to dim your shine, your light, by barricading you, because this is a barricading spell work, barricading with actual literal people, you know, barricading you with their incessant, nasty, trashy, whole bag, sorry, son of bitch, useless, sack of shit, waste of skin, waste of breath, why they here, they shouldn't be. Fucking consumer. You know what I'm saying? Just sucking up shit. Parasite. Anyway, feminine standing on business, holding strong to her boundaries. They might as well stop doing spells. That's what they do. They should get a resume. They need to redo their resume. Fuck maintenance, HVAC, put sorcerer up all things wicked and foul because I'm trash. Instead of praise and worship leader, you know, whatever the fuck these people's personas and their day jobs and all of these things. It should be trashy hoe who I specialize in being I specialize in tragedy, you know. If you're really looking for tragedy, I'm the one. I specialize in abuse. If that's what you need, I specialize in abusing vulnerable populations. I am really good at being a predator. I can smell out vulnerable energy for you and we can take what's theirs. That's my specialty. I specialize in doing weird sex shit. I specialize in doing weird sex shit. They specialize, yeah, I'm clowning because it's not me. I'm talking like I'm them. I specialize in doing weird sex shit. On disabled people. I specialize in puppet dolls on disabled people. I specialize in, you know, if you want somebody to rip up a life apart, innocent life, I can find you purity. Once bitten show, I can find you the pure virgin energy in a land, and we can siphon their energy. Where are we at on time? All right, I told him 12:30. All right, son, I got you. I'm keeping up on the time, son. I'm on it. I know. I'm just saying, like I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. Huh? Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not gonna. I'm keeping up with the time. Okay, so that I don't get caught up before I can get dressed. I already got everything out that I'm wearing, and you're already ready. So we shouldn't be that long, okay? So what's happening? Help me to stay focused, team, because y'all know me. Bloom. Her ass is a specialty bitch in talking. But anyway, look it. I have a karmic feminine coming out. I have honorable feminine coming in reverse, clarifying the lead energy. It says honorable feminine is standing on business, holding strong to her boundaries. They may as well stop doing spell. So this is definitely doing karmic feminine energy. That's possibly the head honcho of the whole shebang bang. Okay, boom, bitch. They might as well stop trying to scare her, honorable feminine. It says scared, panic. They may as well stop because it says she's standing firm. They might as well stop, bitch. They might as well stop, bitch. They might as well stop, bitch. The only thing it's doing is pissing her off, and it's pissing off her team. That's what it's doing. Only thing it's doing is pissing them off, and it's evoking judgment, and it's evoking spells on all of them. That's what it's doing. Spells on them and their blood. That's what it's doing. And they ain't getting it. Shit is happening in real time, and they dumb ass ain't getting it. It's like, how many people got to fall off the freeway, motherfucker? How many people how many more weird shit got to happen to their asses or the people that's connected to them for them to start saying 1 + 1 is 2? I did some nasty shit to this lady or this man, because whoever you all are as a collective, this lady, this man, they children or whatever. I did all this weird shit, and now my ass is just getting fried. I did something that's even against the occult rules in itself that I know full well. And so why am I looking cross-eyed? I don't know. Because I knew full well that there was no jurisdiction for this and that it was already told. Do it. Persist at your own risk. There will be casualties, many. Yeah, it says desire, because people try to make it like you were toxic, collective. They try to make it like you were karmic and like you were toxic. Destiny swapping. So it's like they wanted you undesirable, and by putting you surrounded by negativity, so that do you I don't know if you all are able to catch how that works, because I think some people don't know how to like process, like that's why people do certain things. So for the others that are clueless as to what may be actually going on and happening in a person's life, then they will just equate it to like, oh my God, like this person is toxic, like they're crazy, like they're, oh, you know, they'll just not knowing that they're being messed with, that their children are being messed with, they're being messed with all day, every day. Since they did this to the collective, since they were insistent on barricading you with toxic people that's trying to actually harm you, harm your children, in all different ways, they know it. Yeah, these professionals, yeah, the big wigs, yeah, these leaders. Yeah. Let's sing a praise and worship song now. Let's pause and intro. Anyway, yeah, so folks are losing desire for some of these people. It could be a karmic feminine that somebody may no longer want to fuck with no more, unbeknownst to you, feminine, okay? Unbeknownst to you, because like I said, you just trying to, you know, you just trying to do your life. You just trying to shit. You a warrior, and you all of it, bitch. You're like, shit, bitch, shit, Transformers, shit. Go gadget. Your ass, you're like, shit, it is what it is, broomy. It is what it is. You know, a bitch gotta, you know, I gotta be all of it. I get it. The last card says, feminine is rubber, karmics are glue. What they, oh, this is that, didn't I say it? See, these are people that's mad that some of that shit is just like that old school childhood, you know, I am rubber, you are glue. What do you do? Say to me, bounce off of me. This is energy work. There's been a command put out. There has been a command put out on all those that are a part of this whole barricading little shebang bang. Yes, there is, whether they know it or not. It's like, very well, because everybody is choosing. Everybody is responsible. If you're making an active, you're responsible for the decisions you make. Ain't no, I did this because of my mama, my daddy, my sister, my brother, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin, my mother, my you know, my lover, no, 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 nah, partner. Everybody's going to live by the decisions they're making in every now moment. Whether that is somebody wanted a car, because the running treats, you know, kibbles and bits, baby. You know, kibbles and bits. Some of them is a car. Well, the penalty. There's a penalty then. Very well. We're doing it because we need to keep a car. Okay, well, that's your reason, and that it is what it is. And you still are receiving. Well, we're doing this because we need to stay out of jail. That's not our problem. It's not a problem. We try to stay out of jail very well, and this is your benefits. You're okay, get your benefit and your karma. You got a spell on you now. Well, you know, I was offered this to, you know, open the door and put the poison and dust this, you know, I'm just, and yeah. And so it is for you. It has online looking for info and records, searching. Okay, boom. Yeah, tragedy, projected future. Okay, tragedy went into the reverse. So whatever they projected, whatever they did, is ricocheting. It's in the reverse. Forbidden love, tragedy, reverse. It says iron, rubber, you're a glue, poison, toxic, unhealthy. Oh! This unhealthy behavior, toxic, unhealthy behavior in people. Oh, look at lost. They got ghosted, or they finna get ghosted, because look at past, present, future, depending on where your read is. I have completion, lesson learned, and the upright, ghosted, blocked, cut off. Somebody's got a bright future, collective, it's you. But somebody learned a lesson. You learned your lesson, but somebody is learning their lessons about these karmic feminine energies. And all these people that talk religion and spirituality, but they're into this type of shit. I don't even understand how people, anyway, let me focus, because I don't want to lose track. Darrell, help me stay on track here.
What track?
I mean, help me stay focused and remind me, okay? Because we got to leave.
I know. It seems there's 11:30, but not enough time to what you said.
I know, but I'm just saying, because I
know.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Good. Mm-hmm. I think that's good, son.
Sorry about that, neighbors. Next doors.
For trying to dim your light and shine by attacking your children and those you have to care for, by even using them, doing rituals on some of them to get them to come against you, to play with their energy, because that's what some of these whores are doing. They're going to pay for that too. They're getting penalties as I speak for that. Possibly within their own relationships, their household, or something very close. Feminine standing on business. What's happening to these people? Okay, let's focus. Help me, team. Help me focus. Help me, help me, help me, help me. Over soul. Light. Let's shake their ass up. Let's break the pattern of these parasitical motherfuckers. There's one of them right there. Online dating. Ah, interesting. So I have online dating. This is somebody, a feminine that somebody met online, possibly. A karmic feminine somebody met online that's been gathering the children of the corn to come against honorable feminine. If y'all don't know what that reference is, you gotta go to the 80s. There was about 5 different children of the corns with Mordecai, and like he was like the leader, and it was weird. It's a cult. It's a movie about a cult. If you're not familiar, Google Children of the Corn. Okay, so I'm saying that not about a look, it's about how these people are behaving. Okay, it's not about a look, it's not about what their beliefs are, it's not about their, you know, creed, nation, background. It's about their behavior, okay, towards honorable feminine, collective, and folks like them. Okay, so it says online dating was good ones, bad ones, fill them out, use discernment. Somebody didn't use discernment about this person. This karmic feminine they met online. A father figure. It was a bad date. It was actually a bad date. I don't know if they had a kid. Because it says caring, compassionate, loving, empathetic, psychic. Okay, interesting. So masculine, this might be your reading. Okay. If they've been trying to do this to you. Okay, because your energy, well, both of you feminine, because you're here and here's a masculine. So then both. Okay. Oh, they got with the wrong one. They could have thought that they were going to have a baby, but it went in reverse. There could have, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to get too deep in that. Whether they had, it was a fake pregnancy, because, you know, that's something that's classic. Whether it was a fake pregnancy or if there was an actual one, it may not have been the masculines, or there could have been an unfortunate loss if there was one. I mean, it's a lot. They could have went on a bad date and the person claimed pregnant. Okay. Intuition. Listen. Ooh. Intuition and locked up. Somebody got, oh, who got locked up? Folks, oh, what the hell is happening here? It says street dude. He in jail on the phone. He got on an orange suit. It says locked up. Legal issues. Unexpected call. Being released. Or no. Did somebody go to jail? It says folks talk religion and spirituality, but toxic as fuck. Locked up. Desiring verse. Intuition. Somebody could have ended up going to jail, fucking around, doing shit to feminine. Somebody is now following their intuition. It says the universe is guiding you. Follow your intuition. Feminine, you could have followed your intuition. A masculine could have later followed his. Maybe he followed his after being locked up or something. Like, oh, good gracious. Something about a gift. People could have stole a gift, child. Ooh. So what's happening to these people? Maybe somebody's intuition is being blocked because of what they've been trying to do or what they did to y'all, trying to fuck with your intuition by barricading you and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, karma. Oh, I said it. For continuing to try to barricade your life with this bullshit. Somebody getting it in real time. Whenever you see this video, like I said, past, present, future, depending on where your story is at playing out, this is inevitable. Again, having a baby keeps wanting to come out. And single in the reverse, letting go in the reverse. This is somebody who is codependent. Having a baby is in the reverse. Could be a fire sign. Could be attacking feminine's beauty. or even copying it, letting go in the reverse. Yeah, yeah. Mm. This person did not want to let go and they got ghosted. Oh, so what this is this is somebody that somebody held on to or didn't want to let go of somebody here with I am rubber, you're glue, blah, 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 the future, completion done, forbidden love, reverse, tragedy, having a baby, boom. Yeah, this is a closed out. This is over. Yeah. Yeah. Some of these people are getting ghosted. Collective, if you were ghosted, some of these people are getting ghosted, and the women who got them to ghost are getting ghosted. Oh, look at all of that. Good gravy, God. If you got ghosted, and these people were behind it, and all of this stuff, this rubber shit, rubber glue. So it's like, it's saying it's a ricochet. This is what you did. This is the energy you put out. This is what you've invested in on and against me. This is your reality. You will live this. You live it. You live it. Ciao. Karma. Boom. Catfish. Yeah, this was a catfish. This was a catfish. Whoever, oh boy, met online and did not use their discernment and got into some shit. And online could be anything. It don't have to necessarily be like an online dating per se. They could have just met them online. It could have been they met them on TikTok. They met them on Facebook. They met them online could just simply mean they met them there. That's how they met them. And that's how they started dating. Okay, it says someone is catfishing you. They're not who they say they are. A mask, money, or romantic scammer. And what's funny is they could have been trying to claim that on y'all, feminine. It's like, please, y'all, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. It was them, because if they were scamming you, they got with a scammer. It's going to always be like that, by the way. Ain't going to never change. People who, that's their life. People who live like that and they don't want to be any different, they're okay with that, then you rolling the dice. There's going to be a chance and probability that one day you get scammed the same way in which you've been scamming. Yeah, they're still going around outside doing shit. Don't worry about them, y'all. They putting spells on themselves. It's already been evoked. It's not something that needs to be done every single time. It's an ongoing thing. Just so you all know. We don't have to be sitting here doing it every single time. No, it is an ongoing, continual spell. In every now moment for whomever it is. I don't need to see it and say it for it to be active. It's already there. Yeah, alone. So now they're feeling alone, generous, quarantine, withdrawal. Yeah, people wanted you alone and isolated and didn't want people to be generous to you. And for some of you, this is to do with somebody's baby mama. Or a baby mama or a baby daddy drama was involved. Okay? That didn't want someone being generous to you. And, ooh, child. And this is somebody that they were generous to in some cases. They did not use their discernment. Yeah, indecisive. So now they're at a crossroads. These energies are at a crossroads now. They could be being blocked, or somebody could be hiding from them. Because because they tried to create confusion about you. They made somebody confused and undecided feminine regarding you over here. But there is some kind of a player. Woo! I have a player here and addiction in the reverse. There could be a player that, this feminine could be a player herself that was a wedge and that uses addictions or something like that. Okay, so now, yeah, look at that. We got catfish and trickster. This person is a fraud, unjustifiable motives, trying to control you, manipulator, fake and pretending. These folks are talking religious and spirituality, but they're fuckery here. So maybe they're being seen or called out because old boy on the phone. Okay, so the old boy could be making some phone calls. Okay, could have made some phone calls or making some phone calls, realizing his intuition's like, I have to say something, or you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers crazy. Ain't no other way to put this shit. Yeah. A snake in disguise. It says an enemy as a friend or lover, a thief. Someone acts like they care, but they don't. Yeah, people who did that, they're getting it. They could be being seen as that, okay? Let me hurry up. I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the clock, son. I'm looking at it. All right. So for trying to steal the collective's light and shine by barricading them with negativity, whether that's the spell work or just their band of misfits, you know, just projecting negative shit, following them around, playing psychological war games, hacking their technology, whatever it is, give us the consequence. Ooh, I saw it. What's happening or will be or already has. Some of y'all, this shit already fully manifest. Others of us, it's in the making. And others of us, it is the near future. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and clarify. I'm gonna switch up the screen here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna change it to a different lens. I wanted to change it to a different lens. I don't know if that's doing anything. Ooh, kaleidoscope. Ooh, mirror. Mirror, mirror. The trickster. Ooh, it look weird, huh? These trickster energies. It's not doing anything. Oh, they got cat eyes now? Oh, they do spiral eyes? Oh, I didn't even know they had all of these. I'm gonna have to try. Ooh, retro. Look at retro, y'all. Let's play with retro. Let's play with retro lens. Let's play with retro lens for a little bit before I go, okay? Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Boom. Consequences for barricading the collective and their children with incessant abuse of the occult, with excessive spell work, toxicity, rudeness, all sorts of things in which they're invested in, those that are participating in such. What kind of bad karma should I say, or Leading is, oof. Chariot is going in the reverse. This is a loss of a sense of direction and purpose. This is Cancerian energy. Could be a water sign that's involved. Doesn't have to be. An upright is a sense of direction and purpose and forward movement. It's having the proper reins. It's travel. All of those things. In the reverse, it could be a loss of control. Okay, a loss of control over a situation. This could be a loss of forward movement, a loss of a sense of direction or purpose. This could even be a loss of a vehicle or an inability to travel, or something like that. Okay. Yeah, there's fights. Listen, did I tell you? I got the 5 of Wands. So there are consequences. There's arguments and fights going on right here. For some of you, this could be physical. Chaos and conflict and fighting behind a vehicle, behind travel, behind what has happened. It could be all sorts of shit. Yeah. The moon is in the reverse. These illusions, these secrets, these tricks, the shit they've been doing to you in secret, this sneakiness, this, you know, the shit they've been doing, this jealousy that they hid, you know, to do shit to you. They're having some kind of like arguments. What's the arguments here with the 5 of Wands and Chariot in reverse? What's their consequence here? This 5 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're under investigation. They're being watched because they're stalkers. So this is to do with this illegal surveillance. This is to do with illegal surveillancing you, using business, using positions and connections with real estate and property managements and all those things in which they've been using to stalk and harass you. Again, this is somebody's baby mama, possibly, that's in, you know, in management, and they have connections with people that's in property management, and this is somebody's baby mama. Page of Swords. That use their connections as a property manager to cause problems for the collective, to do spells, to go in their space, to do all the things. JM, initial JM. Okay, I'm gonna say it that way. Initial J like Jack, M like Mary. Initials MB, M like Mary, B like boy. Initials MG, M like Mary, G like go. Initials B as in boy, F as in fox. Initials K, B. Use their connect, so they're under investigation for using their positions as property managers, property owners, landlords, abuse of government resources for their own nefarious reasons, to spy and look into people's shit that they don't have no business. So right now they're under investigation. There's fights, there's talks, there's communications and messages coming forth about these people stalking. Somebody could have made a call in jail. These people stalking and harassing the collective out of jealousy. And using all their connects. Ooh-wee. What is this happening to them with the 5 of Wands? Yeah, they're stressing out that, yeah. These people have been attacking you all in your sleep, your children in your sleep, trying to drive you crazy. So they're being investigated for basically doing shit to try to drive the collective crazy. For attacking you all at night, sending people to do shit at night, doing spell work, following y'all around, basically doing shit to drive you crazy. Now they're stressing out. Yeah, they had a voodoo doll. They're being investigated, you know, as some kind of weird occult, you know, using voodoo dolls at night on you and your children out of anger. So now what's happening? Yeah, there it is. It's all here, baby. They in trouble. They're in trouble. Possibly a Queen of Swords. Okay, I have Magician in the reverse, Star in the reverse, Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So they're in trouble because it could be being found out that they were mad about, they could have been mad, holding on to a grudge about something, blaming people for something, but they definitely got anger issues that they don't deal with here. They could have been mad about their dreams and goals not being realized or something like that, or their magic not working, or not being able to manifest something or hold on to something by way of using voodoo dolls or whatever, and crazy shit. So anyway, they're getting in trouble for doing voodoo on you. I'm gonna just say it like that. All these people for barricading you, doing shit at night to you and your children with voodoo dolls, puppet dolls, sending ball spirits to you all. Now they're being haunted. Some of y'all, the voodoo dolls is like flying around. Some of y'all, they may think or hallucinate that them dolls, that's what's happening to some of them in their dreams. Them dolls is dancing around them and shit, taunting their asses. Because the ancestors like, I'll say, you want to play with magic, bitch, huh? You like to play with magic? You want to barricade? How about this for being barricaded? You like barricading, motherfuckers, you trashy whore? You hypocritical bitch. Yeah. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This wheel is turning here. Six of Swords, yeah, it's turning now against them. Six of Swords in the reverse for causing chaos, for trying to get money, giving people money, offering people something, apartments, because that's something else they do. I can get you an apartment. I can get you approved. Yeah. I can get you an apartment. I can get you approved. If you do this, I can bypass your rent and we can put some things in, you know, in the paperwork. And so you won't have to, This is being exposed. This injustices, and this is also something to do with their connection to the judicial system. So if they also utilized their connections with someone in the judicial system, this is also what they're paying for. They're not going to be able to, yeah, Nine of Wands is going into the reverse. A family member possibly could be stepping in, or they're not going to be able to heal a situation. Yeah, these lies. Ace of Swords reverse, they lied. The Devil, they're toxic. They lied. They're getting penalties for lying to a family member, lying on a family member, lying about, you know, what they were doing to an earth angel, or what they were doing to cause you to be sick and other people here for money. Like trying to drown you so that they can have shit. Three of Cups here. So they can celebrate, drown you in emotions. See how she's, you know, under the water, and like these people are on top, you know, up there. Yeah. Celebrating out of creating bondage. See the chains chaining you all down. So now they got to deal with it. They sick and they're under judgment. These people are under judgment for doing shit to you and your son, for trying to break your resolve and your spirit, or to make you all sick, and they paying for it. Somebody's sick today. There's somebody in a little camp is sick. And I don't care if they're hiding it. Somebody is sick. And it is a direct result of trying to cause, for some of y'all, these people put poison in shit. Not only do they do spell work, they put shit in shit. Not only did they do that, but barricading you all with this negativity to cause physical and mental anguish and problems. So somebody is sick for causing that. Your children could have been affected, their health and well-being. Why wouldn't it be? That's why I say these are some sorry cunts and fucks that I question, why are they here? I question, why are they in existence? You heard me correctly. I question the point of their fucking existence. What, to be a parasite and to consume the light of those that ain't trash? Yeah, they lied. Two of Swords is in the reverse. Ace of Swords. They lied about trying to, it's becoming clear to everybody, or they're being exposed as a liar. They lied about taking y'all through something over and over again. They lied about some of them could have said that they're no longer doing something, and that was a lie. They've been persistently doing it the whole time. If this person was in jail, if there was somebody in jail that they were telling that they were no longer doing something to, they were lying the entire time. They have persisted and increased the entire time. So for the record, if someone was in jail, like on here, all these people were lying to them. Including their family. They have persisted at everything and increased. Yeah, Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. Yeah, these people have hidden dishonor. They're liars. They're thieves. They lied about saying, I'm not going to try to take away. I'm not going to try to affect them anymore. I'm not going to try to mess up their abundance or what they're building. I'm not going to do no more spell work. I'm not going to manipulate the situation. I'm not going to use my connections anymore. I'm not going to have a Pookie, a Shaquan, a Meredith. I'm not going to have, you know, any of them. No, they lied. They lied, and they're being exposed, and they're narcissists. I'm not gonna work with MB anymore. I'm not gonna try to do anything crooked anymore. I'm not gonna try to affect communications or their contracts or their forward movement. I'm not. Yeah, they lied. King of Swords is in the reverse. And this is being exposed. This is some of their consequences. Page of Wands in the reverse. This pettiness and this immaturity they're getting. Did I say they're getting bad news or that they got bad news? It's being exposed that these people were doing this to you. They're obsessed. That's why they're barricading you. It ain't got nothing to do with any of the personas that they were trying to convince people. They're obsessed. Now, why are they obsessed? What is it coming out in terms of these people's obsessions? Those that are getting exposed, was exposed, or will be exposed. What is their obsession with the collective? They're barricading them, wanting to steal and dim their light and shine and affect their energy. Why are they so obsessed? Give us the real. What's this devil energy? Why are they obsessed? Why are they obsessed with this honorable feminine, to specify? Why are they obsessed with the honorable feminine? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I have Eight of Swords in the reverse. I have Six of Wands in the upright. Interesting. They're obsessed because someone don't want to invest in them anymore. Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Six of Wands in the upright. You could be being held in high honor. You could be being liberated and free. Somebody could have liberated and freed themselves from them. Okay? And moving on to victory and success. But also because maybe someone is not paying attention to them anymore, or it doesn't hold them in the same high honor in regard and maybe in which they did. This could be somebody that's definitely had a lot of investment, time and investment with somebody. This could also have been 7 months of investment on you. Okay, on your life. This could have been 7 months, 7 years. Of investing in keeping you stuck and in your head and entrapped. They could be upset. Yeah. Oh, that's the Tower. Maybe you land on your feet with every tower. You see all these people coming out the tower, people screaming. I see tater chips, weed, you know, it's everything. Bongs, wigs, all the shit is coming out the window. It's got cigarettes, weed, PlayStations. Oh shit, his name's right. And this could be feminine at the bottom. And this depiction is a lady on the ground. So towers hit you, but you land on your feet. And then you hold your head as you walk away. And you can hear what's happening to people behind you. And you're like going like this, like, I told you, you really should have not fucked with me. But whatever. Whatever. Okay? Yeah. This high priestess, distorted witches and warlocks and wizards and sorcerers. They're also mad because you are a high priestess yourself. They didn't know. It's a shock that maybe you yourself, you could have just been incognito. Okay? Also that, you know, you just discovered, you know, what happened and what people were doing or some shit like that. Highly intuitive, connected to your oversoul or some shit like that. Is like, oh, that's what these niggas. Why are they obsessed? So they're obsessed with this high priestess energy, this mysterious energy about you, how you get out of shit, you know, how you are able to disrupt or survive people fucking with your plans, your shit. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Wands reversed. They're upset. Again, it's like trauma dump. They want to keep dumping on you. I don't know. Four of Wands, look at that weird shit. They're obsessed with sacrificing you. Look at these, they're weird. Naji Ramba, Naji. They're weird. It's weird. We're all weird. Somebody will say we're all weird. I agree. I don't have a problem with our weirdness and our eccentricities and stuff like that. I'm not a critical, pretentious, tight ass. Okay, that ain't my vibe. We all got a little weird. Okay, when I use the term they're weird, I'm saying these people crazy. They're into doing crazy shit to people. Like, I'm not being insulting, talking about people's oddities. I can't be me, and I can't have a son like my son and have the audacity to say shit about oddities. Okay? I'm talking about the fact that they do this kind of weird shit to people and they actually think it's okay to do. They actually convince themselves that they're good people. I can't fathom that for the life of me. I can't. I don't see it. You got to be another level of delusion, and the entity got to really totally have your ass good and plenty if you are convinced that this conduct is okay. And I'm going to go on the record to say, if you even feel like this conduct is some kind of godly, spiritual purpose, you really fucked in the head. Super fucked. Okay? Yeah, they're obsessed with dumping onto you, because 10 of Wands in reverse could be also an indication of somebody who likes to project their burdens and baggages onto the scapegoat, whoever they feel is triggering them. They could also be obsessed that their shit is not working. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Look at this shit. And that you're getting away, or you're dumping the baggage. 8 of, ooh, look at that. Queen of Wands reverse. There the Dark Witch. There she is. There she go. I was waiting for her. Aries, Leo, Sag. I was waiting for that ass. Okay? Multiple ones. It's not just one person, y'all. For me, a Queen of Wands in the reverse can often represent a karmic feminine. Okay? It can represent femme fatale energies. It can also represent a lack of self-esteem or self-worth. But in this depiction, you know, yeah, distorted witch, no doubt. Okay, this is definitely somebody who's going to abuse the code. Okay, if they got knowledge and skill, they're certainly going to abuse it, baby. Okay, much like they use their sexuality. Okay, so they're upset because 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, bitch. Maybe they lost a job, or it's not working, or maybe this could be a marriage is not working, or somebody is dumping the situation. Yeah, they don't have a grip on somebody anymore. So, you know, you all are getting free, or they can't break your resolve. They can't bully people. They can't keep bullying people. Like, who wants to do that? Let me stay focused. I don't want those kind, okay? I don't want that in my life, okay? I don't want that kind. I don't want that kind of friend. I don't want that kind of a partner. I don't want. I gotta bully you, yo. I gotta bully you. I gotta passive aggressively do it. Cause see, this is a lot of what this is. This is passive aggressive. I gotta, for me to win, I gotta bully you. I gotta bully you. I gotta threaten you. I gotta fuck up your life so that the only thing you got is me, bitch. Something wrong with that. I don't want that. And then try to be fronting on TV and like it's a wonderful life. I don't want that. Because that makes me feel bad. I mean, that's just me. I'm like, I don't even feel good. That does not give me the feel good energy that I like. Okay, I don't want that. I just thought 12-12. Because I know that's just my resonance. I know that it's not something organic. I know that basically this ain't even real. I bullied my way into this shit. It's not real. I'm blackmailing people. It's not real. They're scared of me. This ain't respect. There's a vast difference between the two. Don't get it twisted. This ain't respect. They loathe me entirely. They're just scared of me. That's what that is. No, they ain't got no high honor for me. They look at me as disgusting. But because of the connections I've got, the knowledge of the occult that I have, they scared. They don't like me. They pretend, because if they don't pretend, I am Respucia Lattimore. I will ruin their life. And I have plenty of connections, and the whole town know that Respucia Lattimore is fine. Ain't I fine? Everybody in this town. They're scared. That's not love. That's not respect. If I get a man, let me tell y'all something right now. Oh, Bloomy Bloom is single. Okay? But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. No, thank you. It's okay. If I gotta invest all my resources just to get him to want me, I've already lost interest just saying the sentence. Okay? Just saying it out loud. I already lost it right there. If that, and I'm not referencing anybody specifically at this time. I'm saying it as a matter of a topic. Okay? If that's something I have to do, I've already lost interest, because it's like they don't want me. I don't even feel good then, because now when I'm with them, I won't even feel the way I want. Because when I'm with them, I know, no matter what kind of show I'm putting on for everybody else, I know that the only reason why this motherfucker here is because I made sure to kill off the competition. I made sure to destroy who I perceive as competition. And I put him under hypnosis to see me as something that I'm not. Just like the Bewitched movie with Nicole Kidman. She was enjoying when she put him under that spell, this guy that was a jerk. She enjoyed it. And then she came to herself, because she knew that she even snapped herself out of, she was like, this isn't real. This isn't real. I put the command. I did that. That's not the essence of this man. I did it. He ain't in love with me. I said I put a spell to say, nigga, love me, bitch. Whether you want to love me or not, motherfucker. Now, he ends up falling for her, but that, that's a different vibe. Anyway, so what is happening? Let me stay up. Yo, Pisces is coming out. Hanged man. Skeletons in the wall. In the closet, essentially looks skeletons. It's a skeleton. They're being hung up by their ankles. They're being put on red. They're being stagnated, stalemated, ghosted, put into isolation of sorts with this hermit energy, going through the dark night of the soul. For fucking with your new beginnings. Yeah, magician is coming in to be reversed. Their manifestations is not working, or the magic is backfiring for trying to stagnate your life, or stagnating your life, or whatever these people did with this negativity. Something is happening here with their shit, with their magic. They're gonna be getting blocked in magic, stuck. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, the negativity, 4 of Cups in reverse. That negativity, they kept taking an opportunity to send negativity, to take from you, to steal from you, to fight you, to assault you, to attack you, to put you in a negative space. They kept doing it. So now what's happening is it's popping back. Seven of Wands. You got some pop back possibly here collective. Right there is a woman with a thing and she's going like this. You may have some pop back in your team. It's like, this ain't mine, bitch. Cause I'm taking opportunities to give you your shit, whore. They never expected you to swing, feminine. They didn't think you was gonna swing and swing hard. They didn't think that ass was gonna swing. Like, oh, you gonna oh. Shit. Trying to fuck with my shit. Yeah. Yeah, they stuck in a cycle now. Forced isolation for trying to do it to you. Blocked, they're being blocked, they put out a crossroads, boom, bitch. Six of Pentacles in reverse, look at that. For stealing and shit, because these people, yeah, the fool. There's Aries, and the King of Pentacles is in reverse. They're losing money. They're losing money as I speak. They're losing money. A lot of these people are going to be hit in the wallet. That's going to be what the running spell is. They're trying to barricade you, so their pentacles will be affected one way or the other. Even if it sneaks up on them, creeps up on them, their pentacles. You want to barricade somebody for money, to take from them and to keep them in a negative mind space, your ass is going to have money problems. Yeah, holding on to shit. They're in a cycle for holding on to shit, for playing with voodoo dolls on disabled people. I'm going to say it 1,000 times till enough appropriate authority come out of stupor, get their head out their asses, and get to doing what the fuck they supposed to be fucking doing. National security, homeland security. FBI, who know full well about people that believe in human sacrifice, get off your ass. Get off your ass if you not fucked up on a part of shit. Because if you're part of shit, you already know. Don't you? Federal agents mad because I'm fragrant. The other day I kept singing that. I was like, why am I singing that, Biggie? Federal agents mad because I'm fragrant. What is that? I don't know. Yeah, they stressing. They scared now. They scared now. They shouldn't have been holding on to no grudges. These people have, inner child wound issues, maturity issues. We had a lot of immaturity come out with these pages in the reverse. Very immature, very stagnated. It's not about them being, it's the energy. They're immature. They're petty. Okay, they're petty. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money these motherfuckers got, the more money they need. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money these trash bags got, the more money they need. Yeah, and they look at y'all like y'all supposed to be, y'all think they got you. Ooh, they got y'all fucked up. These motherfuckers sitting there, look at them. Getting spells putting on them as we speak in real time, bitch. Getting spelled on, bitch. Spells as they sit there as the NPCs they are. Spells. Anyway. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. It could be Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody baby mama. Queen of Cups reverse could be also someone's baby mama. But this is an energy highly manipulative, man. They have bitch fits, and so they project it. This is why they go around doing shit. This is exactly why. They're emotionally unstable and immature, and so this is why they go around projecting it, doing spell work, and being basically a spiritual, energetic bully. Because none of these people will step up to you. Not one. Not one of them. No, they won't. No, they will not. They hide behind their jobs, their titles. You know, they do shit in caves and shit. Yeah. Holding on to a voodoo doll, 3 of Wands. Always planning on doing something. So, yeah, they're not, somebodies don't want to deal with this anymore because they keep trying to have power and control over people's lives. They don't know how to let go of shit. They have abandonment issues. Yeah, they're always choosing to do moon magic to slow somebody down. They're always looking for a way to manipulate a situation of how to slow somebody down here with the Knight of Pentacles and this 2 of Wands. So now somebody is choosing, yeah, they're always looking for somebody to help them to do some shit. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, their family could be being affected here. 10 of Cups is in the reverse because it's something they're always doing. This is a way of life for these people. They're always trying to hold on to something that's not theirs. They're always looking for who they can work with, what family member they can work with, what they can do to affect somebody's happiness who starts to hold back from them. Because the 4 of Pentacles could also be a masculine deciding to hold back, feminine, you know, you take it out, resonate. When y'all decide to hold back your time, money, energy, and resources and hold back from them, then they're always looking for a way to fuck up shit. That's not healthy. Listen, that's not healthy for adults. I'm going to rephrase that because we all go through phases. I got stories just like the rest of y'all out there. Okay? That's not healthy for adults, for healthy, thriving, grounded adults. It's not. That's a cry. That's a silent cry for needing to be looked at. Okay, life happens. The lessons for everybody, feminine, all y'all. Okay, even if you know that. You know that. And it's not always fair. In fact, you all have had overflow of injustice. Somebody don't want you, they don't want you. Somebody don't want to be your friend no more, they don't want to be your friend no more. They don't want to be a part of your group no more, they don't want to be a part of your group no more. They don't want to date you no more, they don't want to date you no more. They don't, I mean, it is what it is. 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 If somebody lied to you and swindled you, it's not going to be the first. Welcome to being on earth. I mean, somebody played you, okay, hello. Welcome to adulthood. The fascinating thing is these people be into this type of shit, but they just can't handle when it ends up them being on the receiving end of fuckery. That's what this is. They don't have a problem with having schemes and letting these men or these women be out here swindling for money. They don't have a problem with that. They have a problem with, in the end, they get played. That's the part they have a problem with. And that's not maturation, okay? So let me go. That is not maturation. Collective soul, they're gonna suffer here. They're getting some bad news. They have pages coming in the reverse. So those are messages. It's also indicating they prematurely they had some empty, shallow victory or something like that. They prematurely thought something was going to be wonderful, and it ain't. It's not going to be wonderful. Okay? For joining to barricade somebody's life with negativity for whatever reason. As for old, grown, dusty motherfuckers. And this could be all, like I said, the businesses, because when it's infiltrated like that, there'll be a whole lot of people related to folks. Feminine, you already figured it out. You know. Now you're just quiet. You know. That's a part of why, feminine, that's a part of why you and your guidance is there's stuff going on in the background, and why you want to leave certain arenas and stuff, because you realize it's like, okay, at the end of the day, it's not just a matter of you filing for the RICO, which you're doing. It's not a matter of, you know, putting in certain parameters. When you're dealing with that, I know, here I come, son. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha, good, you did good. Okay. So here is the, I know. These people didn't care. They don't care. In fact, they may always say shit like this. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, hold on, Doodle.
So go ahead and end it so we can go.
Okay, so collective, here's the encouragement for you though. Because I'm asking to give something good at the end. Hold on, son. You really don't have nothing to worry about. Concern in the reverse, you really don't. Okay, this is the part for the collective in terms of how to proceed and move forward. What's an encouraging message of truth for them? Truth. I wanted light, truth, not illusion, truth. A community is coming in the upright. You don't have to worry about this community. I know you're tired. I know you're tired of their ass. I know you're tired of the fuckery and the bullshit and the games and the childishness and the, you know, the prejudices. I mean, you're dealing with, it's so many number of issues as to why all these people are doing the shit they're doing. It don't make no sense. A mature man. There's some kind of mature man energy coming in. They're wanting you to know you're not going to have, you don't need to be worried. Something is being handled here. And the light just started flickering. Journey in the reverse. It could be something to do with somebody who passed away. It could be a passed on energy that's coming in. A mature woman is coming in the reverse. This may be to do with somebody that's been spent.
We're gonna miss that bus as well.
Okay, to spare you.
Gotta stop recording before we miss this class.
Fortune. Whatever this fortune is, this main female that they took. There's a message coming. And justice will be served. Whatever message they blocked, whatever they took, whatever this has been, there is some justice coming in for that. Because somebody is thinking of you or was thinking of you, and a toxic family they were corrupt. What they did. Something to do with marriage. This mature woman in reverse, and a main female, a younger woman. So it could be two. You're not gonna have to worry. I think she may go to jail. Somebody may finna go to jail or something like that. Cause them trying to entrap you. There's something, yeah. Somebody's finna snatch the privileges to this mature woman in reverse. Something to do with a wealthy man. Maybe, yeah. This wealthy man may be, you're gonna get some kind of message. You're not gonna have to worry. I know it's annoying. I have to say these same words to me because it's easier said than done when you're constantly dealing with it and you're just trying to live and do life. I had somebody tell me on the phone yesterday as I was remedying a situation that I shouldn't have been happening to remedy, because this is a part of how they're attempting to exhaust you. As I was remedying something that I shouldn't have had to remedy, the person ended the conversation. He said, I hope and pray that everything works out for you and that you get to live a normal life. And I said, I agree, because this ain't normal.